Gentlemen, what if I told you that something as common as olive oil, the very same bottle sitting in your kitchen right now, could transform into one of the most effective natural aids for men's hormonal health when combined with a few everyday ingredients? No risky pills, no expensive supplements, no complicated diets. Just a simple, scientifically backed mixture you can whip up at home in under 5 minutes. I'm Dr. Ana Cardoso, a physician trained at USP, a specialist in nutrrology from the Federal University of Sao Paulo, with over 25 years of experience in men's health and as a researcher in the andrology department. Today, I'm sharing insights that could make a significant difference in your vitality. I know it might sound too simple to be true, but stick with me in this video. I'll show you exactly how it works, the 4 ingredients you should combine with the olive oil, and the best time to consume this mixture to maximize results. And here's an interesting detail. When we get to the last ingredient, you'll see how this blend not only supports hormonal balance, but also improves blood circulation, strengthens erectile function, and even protects your prostate. Many men believe hormonal decline is just an inevitable punishment of aging. You hit 50, then 60, and the energy, drive, and performance you once had simply fade away. But that's not the whole truth. Yes, hormone levels naturally drop about 1% per year after 50, but research shows that lifestyle and nutrition play a fundamental role in the speed of that decline. The difference between a man who feels drained and another who stays full of strength and vigor at 70 often boils down to daily choices: what he eats, how he manages stress, and how he nourishes his body. And that's where olive oil and the natural combination I'm about to reveal come into play. Over these years in clinical practice, I've helped hundreds of men restore their vitality, protect their prostate, and regain confidence both in and out of the bedroom. What I've learned is that you don't need medications to feel good again. You need to work with your body, not against it. And often, the answers are hiding in plain sight, in the foods and spices that have supported men's health for centuries. Let's break down the 4 natural boosters you can mix into olive oil to promote hormonal balance. Ingredient number 1: garlic, the shield against stress. This surprises most men. Garlic? Really? Yes, because garlic contains a powerful compound called allicin, which only forms when you crush or chop a fresh clove. Allicin acts as a shield against one of the biggest enemies of men's hormones, cortisol, the stress hormone. Biologically, cortisol and testosterone compete in your body. The higher your cortisol, the lower your male hormone production. And for most men over 50, stress from work, family, or health keeps cortisol levels higher than they should be. Garlic helps lower cortisol, making room for hormonal balance. In practice, that means less fatigue, less irritability, and more calm and confidence. A study published by the Federal University of Rio Grande do Sul in 2023 showed that sulfur compounds in garlic can reduce cortisol levels by up to 18% in men with chronic stress after 12 weeks of regular consumption. Garlic also promotes better blood circulation. It makes your arteries more flexible, improving oxygen flow throughout the body, including to the pelvic region. And gentlemen, better blood flow means firmer, more reliable erections. Here's the secret. Always crush or chop the garlic and let it rest for 10 minutes before mixing it into the olive oil. That resting period activates the allicin and makes it much more potent. Ingredient number 2: fresh lemon juice, the purifier. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt lethargic after eating or noticed your energy crashing in the afternoon? Often that's due to blood sugar fluctuations and oxidative stress, both harmful to hormonal balance. That's where lemon juice comes in. Rich in vitamin C, lemon protects hormone-producing cells from free radical damage. It also helps stabilize blood sugar, keeping your hormones steady instead of swinging wildly. Biologically, vitamin C stimulates nitric oxide production, the compound that relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. In practice, that translates to more consistent energy, a lighter mood, and less irritability. It also means stronger performance and fewer off days. And here's a fascinating detail. When combined with olive oil, the healthy fats actually boost vitamin C absorption, making the benefits even more significant. Just 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice is enough. Researchers at USP published a study in 2021 showing that pairing vitamin C with healthy fats like those in olive oil increases antioxidant absorption by up to 40%, enhancing benefits for vascular and hormonal health. Ingredient number 3, ginger, the activator. This is one of my personal favorites. For centuries, ginger has been used in traditional medicine as a revitalizer, and now modern science confirms it. Research shows ginger can significantly contribute to hormonal balance in many men, especially those with fertility issues. Biologically, ginger reduces inflammation in the testes, where testosterone is produced, improves blood sugar control, and boosts circulation directly to hormone-producing cells. In practice, men report feeling a spark return, more energy, more motivation, more natural desire. A study conducted by the Federal University of Minas Gerais followed 68 men aged 55 to 72 over 24 weeks. The group consuming ginger regularly showed improvements in hormonal health markers, with significant reductions in inflammatory markers and better endothelial function. Ginger adds an earthy, bold flavor to the olive oil mixture. All you need is half a teaspoon of freshly grated root or a good quality powder. Ingredient number 4, turmeric with black pepper, the potent anti-inflammatory. You've probably heard of turmeric before, the golden spice used in curries. Its active compound, curcumin, is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories on the planet. And here's why that's important. Low-grade chronic inflammation silently sabotages hormone production. It stresses the testes, disrupts hormonal balance, and accelerates decline. Curcumin helps calm that fire, but here's the catch. It's poorly absorbed on its own. That's why you must pair it with black pepper, which boosts absorption by over 2,000%. Biologically, this combo reduces systemic inflammation, balances hormones, and protects testosterone-producing cells. In practice, that means less pain, clearer thinking, and a lighter, more youthful mood. It's just a pinch of turmeric with a bit of ground black pepper in your olive oil mix. A study published in the Brazilian Journal of Andrology in 2022 found that men over 55 who consumed turmeric with black pepper regularly for 16 weeks showed significant reductions in inflammatory markers and improvements in vascular health parameters, factors directly linked to hormonal and sexual function. Now, let's put it all together in a simple evening ritual. Start with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, the cold-pressed, good quality kind. Add 1 crushed garlic clove that's rested for 10 minutes. Mix in 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. Add half a teaspoon of grated or powdered ginger. Sprinkle in a pinch of turmeric with a dash of black pepper. Stir well. You can take it straight as a quick shot before dinner, drizzle it over veggies, or even use it as a dipping oil for bread. The best time to take this mixture is in the evening, ideally with your dinner. Why? Because hormone production peaks at night while you sleep. By nourishing your body before bed, you're providing the building blocks and protection it needs to maximize hormone release. Stay consistent. Within a few weeks, most men notice subtle but powerful changes. More energy, better performance, and confidence that feels natural again. I know what some of you might be thinking. Dr. Anna, I'm already in my 60s. Maybe my best days are behind me. Let me assure you, they're not. I've seen men in their late 60s and early 70s experience renewed vitality just by making small, consistent changes like this. Roberto, a 67-year-old university professor from Sao Paulo, shared his experience after 3 months following this recommendation. I started noticing more drive for daily activities, and, to my surprise, a significant improvement in my intimate life with my wife. I hadn't felt this good in years. Your body isn't broken. It just needs the right fuel, the right care, and the right balance. You're not powerless, and you haven't passed your prime. It's important to note that this combination doesn't work in isolation. Studies from USP have shown that when paired with healthy habits, the efficacy of these nutrients is significantly amplified. So, I recommend combining this mixture with adequate sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours per night, as deep sleep is when most male hormone production occurs. Regular exercise, especially strength training, which naturally stimulates hormone production. Just 30 minutes 3 times a week can make a substantial difference. Stress management, like meditation, deep breathing, or nature walks, which can lower cortisol and balance your hormonal system. And proper hydration. Drink at least 2 liters of water a day to optimize all bodily functions, including hormone production. Now, let's address some common questions I get in my office. Can this mixture interfere with medications? That's a very valid question. In general, these ingredients are safe for most people, but there are some important exceptions. Garlic, for example, can interact with blood thinners like warfarin. Turmeric in high doses can also have anticoagulant effects. If you take regular medications, especially for high blood pressure, diabetes, or blood thinning, consult your doctor before adding this to your routine. How long does it take to feel results? The answer varies by individual, depending on factors like age, overall health, and consistency. Typically, subtle changes start after 2 to 3 weeks, with more pronounced benefits after 8 to 12 weeks of regular use. Remember, this isn't a quick fix, it's a long-term health approach. A study from the Federal University of Parana School of Medicine followed 92 men aged 55 to 75 who incorporated similar anti-inflammatory ingredients into their daily diet. After 12 weeks, 78% reported significant improvements in overall energy and vitality, with benefits increasing progressively over time. What if I don't like the taste? Some men find the flavor strong, especially at first. There are alternatives. You can encapsulate the dry ingredients, garlic powder, ginger, turmeric, and pepper, and take them with a bit of olive oil and lemon separately. Or incorporate them into a meal, like using the mix as a seasoning for meats, fish, or veggies. The key is consistency, not the exact method. Carlos, a 72-year-old businessman from Rio de Janeiro, commented, "At first, the taste was too intense for me. Dr. Anna suggested incorporating the ingredients into meal prep. I started using it as a marinade for fish and chicken, and that way I maintained consistency without the discomfort of the strong flavor." Another common question: will this replace my erectile dysfunction medication? That's an important one. This olive oil and natural ingredient blend works on the foundational vascular and hormonal health that supports sexual function, but it's not a substitute for prescribed ED medications. If you're currently using drugs like sildenafil or tadalafil, don't stop without consulting your doctor. Many of my patients report that after a few months of consistent use with lifestyle improvements, they've been able to reduce the frequency or dosage of their ED meds, always under medical supervision. This approach works best as a complement, not a replacement for medical treatment. One key point I'd like to emphasize: men's hormonal health is complex and influenced by multiple factors. While this olive oil blend with specific ingredients can offer significant benefits, it's important to understand it's not a miracle cure. It's a powerful tool within a broader approach to male well-being. Antonio, a 65-year-old retired doctor from Belo Horizonte, shared his perspective. As a doctor, I've always been skeptical of simple, natural solutions. But after researching the studies cited by Dr. Anna and trying this approach myself, I can attest there are real benefits. It's not magic, but combined with regular exercise and good sleep, it made a noticeable difference in my energy and vitality. It's also worth noting that while all the ingredients in this mixture have beneficial properties for prostate health, men with specific prostate conditions, like advanced benign prostatic hyperplasia or prostate cancer, should consult their urologist before starting any new nutritional protocol. Gentlemen, balancing hormones naturally isn't about tricks or miracle pills. It's about honoring your body with what it truly needs. Olive oil combined with garlic, lemon, ginger, turmeric, and black pepper is one of the simplest, safest, and most effective tools you can use to reclaim your strength, drive, and vitality. Here's my challenge. Commit to trying this mixture every night for the next 30 days. Pair it with quality sleep, daily movement, and a bit of stress reduction. Give your body a month of consistent support, and I guarantee you'll feel the difference. A longitudinal study from the State University of Campinas followed men who adopted similar dietary changes for 30, 60, and 90 days. The results showed that while initial benefits were noticeable after 30 days, the most significant effects on hormonal balance, vascular function, and overall well-being were seen after 90 days of consistent use. This suggests patience and persistence are key to maximizing results. Some men ask if it's possible to prepare a larger batch and store it for the week. It is, but with caveats. Fresh garlic oxidizes quickly and loses potency, so I recommend making small, daily batches for maximum benefit. If convenience is key, you can prep for up to 3 days, storing in a dark glass container in the fridge. This approach also brings positive side benefits. The same components that support hormonal balance also strengthen your immune system, improve cardiovascular health, and may even contribute to better mental clarity and cognitive function. One 69-year-old patient reported that, beyond the energy and vitality gains, he noticed an unexpected improvement in short-term memory after 2 months on this protocol. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Together, we can spread the message that aging doesn't mean giving up vitality. For those who want to dive deeper, drop the word vitality in the comments and share your experience. After trying this mixture, I'd also love for you to comment on what aspect of this video was most eye-opening for you, whether it's understanding the mechanisms, the specific recipe, or the importance of consistency. Remember, your age doesn't define you. With the right choices, your best years of energy, confidence, and strength are still ahead. I'm Dr. Anna Cardoso, and I'll see you in the next video on the healing journey.